Hey internet, so today we are doing the TMI tag, and before I get right into it, I just want to say a big, huge, voluminous thank you to all of you for 5,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate every single one of you, and I thank you for watching because I still enjoy making videos just as much today as the very day that I started. So without further sappiness, let's get right into the tag. I'm going to be answering every single question, even the awkward ones, because I feel like that's the whole point of this tag. And if I can't be honest with you guys today after doing so much YouTube over the years, then I don't know when I can be or what the point is. And today is just a lazy Sunday, so I'm wearing a plaid shirt that has teal and purple and pink, and it's from Jack Wills when I was studying in England. And then underneath, you can sit 3, 2, 1, and then underneath you can just see I'm wearing some black leggings. These are the Wonder Unders from Lululemon, and they are absolutely covered in cat fur because I'm just home and I haven't linted myself today, which is just a recipe for fuzziness all around. Question number 2, have you ever been in love? Yes. Question number 3, ever had a terrible breakup? Yes, I definitely have. Question number 4, how tall are you? I'm 5'4". So this one is like the crux of like all of the TMI tag videos that I've ever watched. Like, it is just the most awkward moment. I'm just gonna tell you guys because I don't see what the big deal is. Everybody weighs something different. I don't think that it's that big a deal. I really hope you guys aren't gonna be upset that I'm saying it, but I think it's just part of the tag and it's nothing that I'm embarrassed about. So if you guys are okay with it, then I'm okay with it. I don't think that weight is really that big a deal. As long as I feel healthy, I'm happy. So my weight is about 115 right now. I kind of fluctuate around there, plus or minus a couple of pounds. Yesterday I had a very big plate of bolognese pasta, so it's probably a little higher. Question number 6, any tattoos? No. Any piercings is question number 7. Yeah, just my ears. I got my ears pierced very, very late in life, right when I graduated college. So I was 21 and I just wore clip earrings up until then, which seems unbelievable now, but I've had my ears pierced since then and nothing else. Untrue pairing. So this is your favorite fictional couple. I used to be really into Damon and Elena. This is always changing, but right now I'm watching Breaking Bad, very late on the bandwagon, I know. I'm obsessively watching House of Cards, getting through the new season, and I've also belatedly been watching Nashville. And if you like country music, secretly or publicly, like I do, then you will love that show because it's just such a great girly show. If you like Gossip Girl or any shows like that, then you'll like Nashville, and I've been really, really enjoying it. I don't really listen to a lot of bands because I just feel like there just aren't that many anymore. I really like Imagine Dragons, I really like Muse, I used to really like The Killers, and then of course prehistorically I used to really like NSYNC, and Backstreet Boys too. I liked both of them, and S Club 7, but now we're getting really retro and I should stop. So one thing that I'm really missing right now and can't seem to get over is how much I miss Hawaii, because I spent Christmas over there and it was amazing. And I'm filming with this particular background for a reason today, which is that I wanted to share with you the snowy 24 to 48 hours of the year here in Vancouver, because it never normally snows, but today it's snowing. I don't know whether my camera is catching it or not, but basically when it snows here in Vancouver, it's like the snowpocalypse and people start hoarding food and it's crazy. So I'm definitely not going out today, and I'm just going to be watching the snowfall all day, which is kind of cozy. I'm listening to a lot of Michael Bublé as background noise while I'm getting ready, and just one of my favorite songs of his is the one called Home, and I've been listening to that. And then I've also been replaying Radioactive by Imagine Dragons because that song is just absolutely addictive, and I just was really into it like when it came out, and now I'm listening to it again for some reason. So I'm 25. Question number 14, Zodiac Sign. So for the Western Zodiac, I'm Sagittarius, which is really appropriate because I used to do archery. And then for my Chinese astrological sign, I am a dragon, which is kind of awesome because I love dragons. Kindness and warmth. And I feel like those are interrelated, but not quite the same. Like, I'm just a really cuddly person, and so I just enjoy being around people who are warm and genuine as well. So there you go. There's a bunch of them for you guys. For quote, when I was younger, I was really into Oscar Wilde's writings. I just loved his plays, and one of my favorite quotes of his is that to love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance, which may sound self-absorbed to some of you, but I really think that if you want to have good relationships with other people and just be a happy person, you have to start by really being able to appreciate yourself. So that's my favorite quote. I don't really tend to have huge crushes on particular actors, but because I've been watching Nashville and House of Cards, I would say my favorite actresses right now are Hayden Panettiere from Nashville. I just think she's such a firecracker, and I love her attitude and her fashions that she wears on the show too. I've just been loving that. And I just think she plays the role really well. I think the cast is really talented actually for Nashville. And then from House of Cards, I'm just in awe of Robin Wright's role. I think she even directed one of the episodes, but just her portrayal of Claire Underwood in the show is amazing. If you haven't seen it, Google her part in it, even if you don't want to watch the show, because I just think it is such a fantastic acting job, and her posture and composure in the role is just amazing and kind of unlike anything I've ever seen on TV. So if you guys have kind of appreciated that too, then let me know down below, because I've just been really, really loving that show. So my favorite color used to be pink, and I still love pink, but I think as I've grown up, I've also just really loved navy blue. I just love the way it looks on. I think it's a beautiful neutral. So I also love navy blue and red. Those are two colors that I just wear a lot of. And then I'm still, of course, as a, total girly girl, I'm still in love with pink. But I don't play my music that loudly. Like if I'm wearing headphones, you can't hear what I'm playing. But that doesn't mean that I listen to like super soft, depressing music, which I don't, so I guess medium. If I'm feeling stressed, sad, then I'll go take a bath or paint my nails, so I guess I'm just around just grooming myself. And if I'm feeling just kind of plain sad or contemplative, then I'll go for a walk around my neighborhood, around the water, and I just find that very calming and uplifting to just appreciate where I live. If I'm washing my hair, I would say that it feels interminable, so probably a good 20 minutes, because from shaving your legs, washing your hair, conditioning it, everything, and then lotioning up after, and then not to mention dealing with my hair after I've showered, that probably takes a good 20 to 25 minutes. If I'm not washing my hair, I am in and out of there in like 5 minutes or less. I'm really fast, and people have commented on that before because I'm just kind of a bath person anyway, so I think this kind of refers to like your average workday morning. So I will usually have washed my hair the night before or the day before, and so all I will need to do is shower and put my makeup on and put my outfit on, which I've often chosen already, so I can get ready in about a good half an hour. No, I'm not very physical that way, so I've been in a lot of like verbal arguments, and I definitely like to argue, but I've never been in a physical fight. Turn on just soft hair that's not like gunky. Just looking at it and touching it, I just love that. So just cockiness, fakeness, anything like that, really a huge turn off, because I just loved it so much. I loved YouTube for about 2 years before I started making videos of my own, and I think it was just a desire to want to be part of things, to want to be part of something that I was enjoying so much. You wouldn't believe it from the view that's behind me, but I'm actually pretty scared of heights. Last time I cried, I was just really stressed out, and my mom was leaving for a while, so I was just kind of, I don't know, feeling sad that she was going to be away from where I live for a little while. It was to my mom when she was leaving on her trip, because, I don't know, just when people that I care about fly or travel, it's always a little scary. Glossy Pink lip gloss was an email address that I used to use when I was a teenager, and I just love all things lip products, so that's where that came from. The last book I read was The American Heiress, which is very Downton-like, and it's set in period New York and London, and if you like Downton, then you will really like that book. What are you currently reading? Nothing! You guys let me know what you're currently reading, because I haven't started a new book since I finished that one. I just don't have anything to read right now, so I need to go go out and buy a new book. So please leave your book recommendations down below. That was House of Cards with my boyfriend today. Question number 34, last person you talked to, my boyfriend, when he was over watching House of Cards. The relationship between you and the person you last texted. Okay, so my mom's been away and we've been Skyping, and my boyfriend I saw in person. Last person that I got a text from was my friend B, and she may be coming over to visit from Calgary in a little while, so she was letting me know dates that would work for her, and that's really exciting. So she's my friend from university. I just love anything brunchy. I recently had waffles and that was amazing, or pasta. Any kind of carb is always delicious to me, or I just love like a freshly squeezed fruit juice too. I love juicing recently. I've always wanted to go to Greece or the areas around it, but I've never gotten to it because I have family in Italy, so I usually will just go and visit them, but I would really like to get to Greece at some point. So I'm guessing that means outside of my apartment, and that would have been out to dinner with my boyfriend's family on Friday night. Do you have a crush? Yes, of course. I just mentioned him. Probably when I was out on the street and there were just a bunch of drunk people. I'm not sure if that's an actual insult when people kind of yell rude names at you, but I consider it an insult. I'm gonna say dark chocolate because I'm not a big candy person, but occasionally I will have a couple of gummy bears because those were my favorite when I was little. Right now, none. I just couldn't stick it out with music, which is too bad, but you can't do everything, especially not if you have YouTube in your life. But random fact, I actually used to play the harp when I was little. I also played the piano and the flute, but the one that I played for the longest was the harp. Probably still my own pieces from Precious Raksha. I'm still very excited about having my own jewelry launch, or just anything that's an heirloom that's been passed down to me. Probably just going to the gym. Unfortunately, I'm not really playing any sports right now. You guys can see the weather outside, and that probably tells you a lot about being able to do that right now. During the summer when the weather is better, I actually like to golf. I will sing along occasionally in the car to the radio. When I was actually doing singing when I was younger, it was always musical theater. So anything from any of the Disney movies or anything from, I don't know, The King and I or The Sound of Music, all of those favorite kind of famous shows I used to sing songs from. Okay, you guys, seriously, who uses chat up lines, especially girls? Like, not to be sexist, but I feel like girls know better. I don't use chat up lines. I've never used a chat up line. If I like someone, I will let them know by just kind of engaging with them and often just kind of teasing them about little things. I think it's a really good combination if you tease someone a little bit and compliment them. Just kind of the combination of the two is really flattering and shows an interest, I think. 48, have you ever used it? Yes, I have used that combination before. And that was my boyfriend watching House of Cards today. Before that, in terms of, you know, more kind of girly hangouts, there was the Hot Chocolate Festival going on in Vancouver, and I saw one of my friends who's also a lawyer, and we went and had a hot chocolate, and mine had red wine and candied ginger infused in it. It was really good. And finally, question number 50. Who should answer these questions next? You guys, and even if you don't film videos, please just let me know your answers to any of these questions down below, especially the book recommendation one, because I would love to get some good recommendations for you guys, or if you have any good product recommendations for me as well, I'm always open to those. Thank you so much for sticking around on my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!